Good morning, fellas. I want to talk about this very bad movie that I found. If you know me, then you know that I absolutely love bad movies. The lower the Rotten Tomatoes score, the better. So when I came across Unstable Fables, Three Pigs and a Baby, I was so excited to watch it. It's free on YouTube, which usually means one of two things. One, it's an absolute classic, like Karate Kid or How to Train Your Dragon, or two, it's absolutely terrible. Based off of the cover alone, I could guess which one of these two things this movie would be. It's a classic, of course. No. Three Pigs and a Baby was produced by Lionsgate, which, if you didn't know, is the same studio that brought us Pinocchio: True Story.
World to see.
They also produced a lot of classic Barbie movies like Barbie the Nutcracker. That's not really important, I just wanted to mention it. While researching this movie, I noticed that Lionsgate's actually responsible for a lot of bad movies, including a lot of them from my childhood, like Alpha and Omega. If you watched this series as a child, please let me know, because I forgot that it existed, and I just need to know that someone else has experienced it. I looked everywhere for this film's budget, but I couldn't find it, so let's just get into it. Immediately, these little creatures in the beginning, horrifying. What are these? Are they weasels? Wait, his shirt says something about squirrels? These can't be squirrels, right? Look, I don't even know what they are, I just hate them. You know what? I'm glad that happened to these guys. They deserve it. They just freaking die for the crime of being too ugly. Hey. Oh, hey, man. You're ugly. Well, that was kind of mean. Oh, dude. What the heck? I shot myself with an actual rubber band for that joke. We start off the movie and the three pigs are just hanging out. Literally. They're hanging upside down, hog-tied over a boiling pot. And you may be wondering, how did our beloved pigs get in this situation? Well, don't worry, because we get a flashback.
A flashback!
Yay, flashback. Here's where we get the classic story, you know. The big bad wolf blows down the pigs' houses. Except in this movie, it's like some sort of secret wolf pack mission.
Commencing Operation Suburban Storm.
I really don't know why the wolves targeted this specific family's houses, and it never really gets explained. I just say again, these animals are so freaking ugly. Like, what is going on with his nose? I'm gonna have nightmares, I think. So he blows down the straw house and the stick house, no problem. But then he gets to the brick house and he can't blow it down. So he goes to the chimney even though his boss told him not to. But these pigs though, they're not stupid. No. They have a plan. Mason Pig, who sort of fills the role of like the smart one.
I was alphabetizing my receipts, and now I'm gonna have to start all over.
Tells his brother to start a fire in the chimney. For some reason, the fire sort of like starts itself. A wolf blowing down a house is completely believable, but a fire that starts itself, that's too far. So the wolf goes down the chimney and just sort of disintegrates. I'm not really sure, but he basically just disappears, which I guess is a good thing because it's better than having a literal burned corpse in a children's movie, so I guess I won't complain. I'm still gonna complain. Here's where we get a deeper look into the wolf pack. They never really give a name for the organization, and dude, this wolf is so swag. He's not just a canine, he's a dog. Ew. The wolf pack, that's just what I'm going to call them for the rest of the video. The wolf pack has a meeting about the three pigs, which is where we meet my favorite character.
Don't forget musical comedy, Wolf. Little pig, little pig, little pig.
He's not super relevant, but I really like him. Shout out to musical comedy. They decide they have to get revenge on these dirty, dirty, dirty little pigs. So Dr. Wolfowitz, who is a sentient tail, I guess, suggests they use his doomsday device. He's, of course, the evil German scientist that all children's movies seem to have. Big Boss Wolf, here's his introduction.
Hold on here. I'm Big Boss Wolf. I'm in charge. You're the minions, and you're the audience.
Shuts his plan down immediately because it's too dangerous. So, Dr. Evil Scientist Wolf pulls out his other plan that I guess he already had ready. His plan is to leave a package on the pig's front doorstep and ring the bell. Inside of that package is, can you guess it? A baby! Just like the title of the movie. His hope is that the pigs will find the baby so cute that they'll just decide to keep it and raise it as their own. When the baby becomes a teenager, they'll convince him to leave the key to the brick house under the doormat so the wolves can get in without having to try and blow it down.
And get those pigs!
Spoiler alert? So we go back to see that the pigs are all having to live with Mason, and they do not get along. Sandy and Richard, those are the brothers, are trying to get their own houses rebuilt. And dude, this cow says something that I think will be carved into my brain for the rest of my life, and maybe even after that.
Wall's painted. Want to look at it?
What kind of color is that?
Off cream. I checked it against my own cream.
Every detail is a fresh trauma. Go to my comm space. Go to my comm space.
Okay, you go to your comm space.
I think that I might hate Richard. He was pretty annoying. I think it's probably on purpose, but oh my gosh. So the pigs' houses don't get finished, so the brothers have to stay at Mason's house again.
Just one more night?
The wolves see this as the perfect opportunity to execute their plan. So the wolves leave the package at the step that they planned to.
Package delivered.
It looks like they're gonna get caught. They don't.
When did you put all the new shrubs in?
Boy, those magic beans I traded for the cow really worked.
But these pigs, though, they're not stupid. Bro, how stupid can you be to not see them? How are these pigs alive? Actually, hold on, wait. I just realized. Couldn't the wolves just attack them now? They had the perfect opportunity, right? They can just get them. Anyways, they don't do that.
Who knows what it is? Let an expert deal with this. Step aside.
When I tell you, the first time I watched this ugly baby legitimately jump scared me. I jumped out of my seat. Please tell me I am not the only person who was just completely startled by this ugly child baby wolf thing. So the pigs take the baby inside the house. Mason says he's gonna call the cops and let them know about the mysterious baby because they don't know where it came from. And actually, I don't know where it came from either. I know it's a wolf baby, but whose wolf baby is it? What wolf mother decided to, give up her child for this scheme just that it might work? Richard and Sandy convince Mason to keep the baby, and they somehow don't notice that he's literally a wolf. I wonder who that could be. Hello? That's weird. I don't see anybody. Oh my gosh, it's a baby. I love my beautiful and completely human son. Aren't you just the cutest little thing? He's so cute. Yes, you are. Next day, they try to feed the baby, and then they have to change his diaper. When I tell you this is the worst scene of any movie ever,
Yuck! Doo-doo!
At least Lucky's having fun.
disgusting. Is this a horror movie? Also, close your mouth. The movie fast forwards to Lucky's first day of school, and honestly, he's like so sweet. Ugly as ever, but he's super duper sweet. I really hope that he continues to be super sweet and kind to his dads, and that he doesn't become a moody teenager.
Oh, Lucky! Did you try on the jacket I bought you? Good heavens.
Yeah, it's a little small and a lot lame. Stop shopping for me.
No! He's a moody teenager! Also, immediately becomes the grossest, most unlikable character ever. Luckily though, get it? Luckily, he doesn't stay super annoying, but this clip made me cringe so hard.
What's shaking, bacon?
I feel like I should mention that Lucky is getting bullied at school, which probably explains why he's so moody, and it's probably because he's so darn ugly. Lucky is really into motorcycles, and like, for some reason, Mason is super angry about that.
Darn it, Lucky! I said no more motorcycle magazines.
I know this seems unimportant, but it comes in later. So Mason goes up to talk to Lucky and ground him over motorcycle magazines. And we see this poster that I just hate so much. I don't have anything to say about it, I just hate it. Lucky somehow gets a motorcycle. I'm not really sure how he got it, because he doesn't have like a job or anything. But his dads are not happy about the motorcycle. They all had this huge argument over the motorcycle and Lucky's bad attitude, and this whole thing sort of sends Lucky into a bit of a panic.
I'd made you
You're
the man.
tearing me apart! Stop tearing me apart!
Poor Lucky. This whole thing is like pretty sad because Lucky's clearly like really upset. But dude, I got whiplash. Just watch this.
All good?
Stop! Stop! Stop it! None of this matters. You don't know anything. I wish that you'd never given birth to me.
But we didn't, Lucky. We found you on our doorstep in that basket.
That's how you tell the kid he's adopted? Lucky is super upset at this point, so he just leaves, and I can't really blame him. He ends up going to the next town over, and for some reason he goes on foot. Like, he didn't get an actual motorcycle just the scene before. But he goes to this town called Darkwood. I'm mature. Darkwood. This is where Lucky meets the wolf pack from the beginning of the movie. They invite him over into their club thing and convince him that he's actually a wolf and not a pig, which was honestly way harder than it should have been. It took like a whole slideshow and a musical number to convince this kid that he's not a pig. But before the song, we're introduced to Teen Girl Wolf, because no kids movie would be complete without a sexy female.
Hey, Lucky, this is Teen Girl Wolf.
I did not add that sound effect there. That's the actual sound effect in the actual published movie.
Maybe, Lucky, maybe you're a wolf.
Police! Help!
I'll be honest, I love this next part of the movie.
wolf? The heck you say? Him a wolf? There ain't no way.
After the song and dance, they give Lucky some dog tags, and he's got sorta a new outlook on life. You know, he was so confused about his identity, but now he's got some answers, and he can see he's not just a weird pig, he's a weird wolf. Now that they've built this kid's confidence up, they tell him that as a wolf, he needs to complete a mission for the pack. His mission is to leave the key to the brick house under the mat on Harvest Moon. They tell him that the reason is top secret, and he agrees, of course, because Teen Girl Wolf smiled at him. And he goes back home with a mixtape that one of the wolves made. I think the dog wolf made it. Back at home, he gets revenge on his bullies and flirts with a pig. This scene is so gross.
Hey, Lucky. Sup?
What do you care what's up? You never talked to me before. Ever.
Well, that was then. This is now.
Well, you look good enough to eat.
Oh, so now you're gonna be friendly and nice, huh? Remember 3rd grade how you treated him? I do. Beat it, Pinkies.
Thank everything that his friends shut this down, because OMG, I hated it. They're 5th graders! They're 5th graders! The pack starts trending for the big mission, and the pigs' houses are finally finishing up after maybe 10 or 11 years. There's of course still conflict between Lucky and his parents, and Mason catches him listening to the mixtape, and the song just says,
Eat the pigs, 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 eat.
He questions it for like a second and then figures it's fine.
Eat the pigs? Nah.
Hey son, how you doing? Kill your parents and frame the dog. 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 I'm sure it's no big deal. Teen Girl and Swagger Wolf, I don't think they ever actually gave him a name, but they check up on Lucky and make sure he's gonna follow through on the plan. They tell him that it's gonna be for a surprise party for his dad's, and because he'll listen to anything Teen Girl Wolf says, he agrees to do it and figures it's just because their houses are gonna be finished on the Harvest Moon. And dude, Teen Girl Wolf makes me so uncomfortable.
Man, she is hot.
No, she's not. Lucky goes back home, and for once, he actually seems really happy to see his dad's, and he's like excited for the surprise party, but this changes very quickly. Lucky leaves the key under the mat to the brick house like he was supposed to, but then he overhears Mason talking on the phone with somebody about how he's gonna sell the motorcycle, and Lucky gets, understandably, very angry and runs away.
And I'm not coming to your stupid party.
Stupid party?
Oh no, Lucky! You're gonna ruin the surprise! Once Lucky leaves, the wolves put the plan into full action. They get all geared up, but while Lucky is riding his bike, he finally understands the whole thing
Eat the pigs?
and realizes that his dads are in danger, so he goes back to help them. So the wolves go through their whole routine, you know, they blow up the straw house again, then the steakhouse, and you would think that the pigs would, like, have learned something, right? Like, use different building material. You know, listen to Mason. He kind of sucks, but listen to Mason. They get to the brick house, and the pigs, they're not worried at all. They've been through this before. They know that the brick house can't be blown down by some little old wolves. But little do they know, the wolves have the key.
The code, it ain't going down.
So they let themselves in, and they kidnap the pigs. Dr. Wolfowitz tells the pigs about the whole plan and how they used Lucky as a pawn to get to them. Oh, also, Why are they gonna boil the pigs fully clothed? Wouldn't that, like, taste bad? Who cares? They're gonna be boiled alive, and no one can help them. Lucky! Yay! Lucky!
Thank goodness this bike has a sissy bar.
What's a sissy bar? You would think that the movie would end here, right? They got away, all good. Nope. Remember that doomsday device from the beginning? Since their 10-year-long plan failed, they decide to use this all-mysterious doomsday device, which is just a really big fan. Yep, that's the whole thing. Just a big fan.
I chose that horn. Oh, fine, Kaylee, we chose that horn.
Lucky isn't just gonna let these guys kill his parents, so he stands in front of the door.
If you want to blow down this house, you'll have to blow me down first.
Like that one scene from Bedtime Stories where they like stand in front of the school that's about to be torn down. Apparently that didn't actually happen. Like it kind of happened, but that's not what happened. Dude, wouldn't it have been so funny if the wolves just like did it anyways? Like if they just didn't care and that was how the movie ended. That would have been so funny. I don't know if that's just me, but and in this scene they play a super funny sound effect. When I heard that, I laughed so hard. I kept playing it over and over again just to laugh more. Big Boss Wolf and Lucky have a heart-to-heart conversation, you know, and we learn that the big bad wolf from the beginning of the movie was Big Boss Wolf's son.
Don't you tell me about family! I lost a member of my family at this very spot! That young rebel, known as the Big Bad Wolf, he was my son.
So he has a change of heart and decides to spare the pigs because they're family to Lucky, but he has to fight Dr. Wolfowitz because he still wants to kill them. And they do karate for some reason. And the boss kills the doctor's tail, I guess? So Big Boss Wolf unplugs the fan and Dr. Wolfowitz is very upset, but he should have been more careful because another wolf plugs it back in and he gets blown away. I don't think that wolf actually knew anything that was going on. Like, I don't think he intended to blow away his pack member, but that's what happened. As soon as he's blown away, the boss rips the cord in half, which almost makes you think that he waited on purpose, like he wanted the Dr. Wolfowitz to get blown away. And he confirms this by saying this.
That crazy Wolfowitz is history.
I don't know why he hates him, but maybe this whole thing was actually just a really elaborate, very, very, very elaborate plot to kill the doctor. So he rips the cord in half, which he's got to be so strong to do, and he tells the pack that the mission is over and the pigs are safe, which for some reason the pigs just don't question it and they walk out of the house. Like, he fully could have killed them all right then. Boss Wolf talks to Lucky and he says he feels like he gained a son, which really bothers me because couldn't he have just adopted Lucky in the first place? Like, for all we know, Lucky could be the boss's actual biological son. So I realized that Teen Girl Wolf is the only female wolf in this movie. I don't want to think about that for too long, but we all know what that implies, right?
Later.
The pigs and the wolves sign a peace treaty and the day is saved. This does make me wonder though, do the wolves still go after other pigs? Like, Is Lucky cool with this? Oh yeah, the doctor's alive, and so is his tail.
So, Taily, this is where we end up. On a tiny desert island. A tiny desert island that I shall rule!
Well, that was 3 pigs and a baby. Leave a comment and let me know what you think, and if I should continue this series, because there's 2 more movies in the Unstable Fables trilogy by Lionsgate. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave a thumbs up if you like it. And if you didn't like it, turn your phone around and then leave a thumbs down. I would stick around and chat, but I gotta go. I just heard a knock at my door, and now there's a really big windstorm outside. Bye.